Hello, scholars. Welcome to Learning with Miss Andy.
Hi, Miss Andy. I'm having a hard time writing my introduction for my informative essay. Can you help me?
Hello, Amira. Getting started with an informative essay can be difficult, but we'll go over how to write an awesome introduction for an informational essay. Every great introduction has 3 parts. 1. A hook to grab your reader's attention. 2. Some background information to give context. And 3. A thesis statement that tells what the essay will be about.
Breaking news! We've just discovered the top secret ways to hook your readers. No fishing poles required. Writers, if you want your introduction to grab your reader like a T-Rex grabbing lunch, try one of these hook types. Hook number 1, ask a question. Example, have you ever wondered what it would be like to meet a dinosaur face to face? Hook number 2, use an interesting fact. For example, the Brontosaurus could weigh as much as 4 elephants combined. Hook number 3, start with a sound effect. Here's an example. Thud, thud, thud. The ground shakes as the mighty Brontosaurus stomps by. Hook number 4, imagine this. Hear this example. Imagine you're standing in a prehistoric forest surrounded by dinosaurs taller than houses. Each hook makes your reader say, "Whoa, I want to read more."
Now that we've hooked our readers, it's time to give them some background information. Background information gives your reader a little bit of context. It helps them understand what your essay will be about before you dive into the details. It answers questions like, what's the topic? Why is it interesting or important? What might readers need to know first?
Let's look at some examples of background sentences for our dinosaur topic. Dinosaurs lived millions of years ago, long before humans. Brontosauruses were giant plant-eating dinosaurs from the Jurassic period. Scientists have learned about dinosaurs by studying their fossils. Background information helps the reader feel ready to learn more, like stretching before a good dino stomp.
Now that we've got a strong hook and clear background, it's time for the most important part of your introduction, the thesis statement. A thesis statement is 1 or 2 sentences that tell your reader exactly what your essay will teach them about. It's like your essay's GPS. It gives your reader a map of where you're going.
Exactly. The thesis is your writing roadmap. Let's look at a few dino-sized examples. In this essay, you will learn about what brontosauruses looked like, what they ate, and how they lived. Brontosauruses were huge dinosaurs that used their long necks to eat plants high in trees. Scientists study Brontosaurus fossils to understand what life was like millions of years ago. Each thesis tells what the essay is about and gives a sneak peek at the main ideas. No mysteries here.
Now, let's build an introduction using everything we've learned: our hook, background, and thesis. Let's see if you can spot the hook, background, and thesis. Thud, thud, thud. The ground shakes as the mighty Brontosaurus stomps through the forest. These gentle giants lived during the Jurassic period and were some of the largest dinosaurs on Earth. In this essay, you'll learn what Brontosauruses looked like, what they ate, and how they lived long ago.
That's a dynamite introduction. It grabs the reader's attention, gives background, and clearly tells what the essay will teach.
Today, we learned that every introduction needs a hook, some background information, and a clear thesis statement.
And now you can start your own essay with an intro that roars with excitement.
When you finish your introduction, watch my next video that will dino walk you through the body paragraphs of your informational writing. A dino thanks to Barbrasaurus for helping us learn about introductions. And a big thanks to Amira for a great question. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more writing adventures with Miss Andy.